What's up, my honey bunnies, and welcome back to a new video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you're doing great. For today's beauty video, we're going to be talking about new releases, and I'm going to share my anti-haul, things that I'm not planning to pick up, which is products that are just not like pulling me in or like making me buy it for one reason or the other. Very quickly, let me just tell you that in 2021, I am planning to buy more makeup, and I already did. You'll see later in the haul. But when it comes to makeup, I'm really wanting to get more like into eyeshadow and mascaras and like brow products, you know, stuff like that, because obviously we're still in a pandemic, so whenever we go out we still have to wear masks, so all of this is being covered. So I feel like I'm not really looking to buy any lipsticks. Not only that, I do have a whole bunch of like lip liners and lipsticks that I really do need to start using, and also foundation. I mean, unless it's like a very light coverage, like no makeup foundation, or like a very like skin like foundation, I will pick it up and try it out. But if it's like a foundation, I'm just gonna wait, because I do have a whole bunch that I need to use up as well. And again, we're having to cover our face, like who cares if we're wearing foundation or not. And I feel like the only time that I wear makeup now is when I film. Maybe even concealer, I'll look into like buying something new if something really catches my eye. But for sure, I'm really into eyeshadow right now and mascaras and stuff like that. So that is pretty much where my headspace is at when it comes to beauty in 2021. If you want to join in the conversation, leave some comments down below of things that you're not really into, like new releases that you're not like feeling them and you're not gonna pick them up, or things that you're really excited about. So let me know in the comments. The very first one I have on my list, it's not something that, I don't think they've came out with something new, but it is Makeup by Mario, and Natalie Rosario commented on one of my videos asking if I can review it. She did mention that she thinks it is vegan and cruelty free, and they are on the Peta website as a brand that doesn't test. But to be completely honest, their list is not something that I rely on. It's not something that I use. It's not a source that I go to. For me, Leaping Bunny, Logical Harmony, Ethical Elephant, My Beauty Bunny, those are a few lists that I do really like to go and, you know, look into their list whenever I'm not sure if something's cruelty free or not. Makeup by Mario is not on the Logical Harmony list at all, and it's also on the question mark list on the Ethical Elephant list. And so I'm not really sure if I'm gonna ever review them unless they do have more certification that they are cruelty free, which really sucks, because I was looking at their website and wow, some of their palettes look incredible. Especially, I think one is called like Masterclass Mattes. Oh, yes, I was getting tempted to buy it, but I didn't buy anything. I am not sure if I'm ever going to review Makeup by Mario makeup, because again, I'm not sure 100% if they're cruelty free. Okay, so moving on to the Colourpop Animal Crossing. So I did get 2 DMs asking me if I'm gonna review this. Colourpop to me is like the epitome of like fast fashion, but in beauty, because they're like constantly coming out with new releases, which again, it keeps this brand, you know, trendy and exciting, because they're constantly coming out with something new. And obviously when it comes to shopping, a lot of us, we like to go for the new shiny thing and exciting stuff, and we forget about what we already have. Also, Colourpop is one of those brands that just doesn't like pull me in. Like, I see some of their stuff and it's cute and I almost buy them, but then I always end up not buying it, because it's just a brand that just doesn't appeal to me in a way. I know a lot of my blogger friends and friends in general, they just love Colourpop so much, and that's great. But to me, like, I want to try it, but then I don't. Like, I'm okay without trying it, you know what I mean? Going back to the Animal Crossing line, I am not into Animal Crossing. I know you're probably like, oh, because everybody loves Animal Crossing. I'm just not a gamer. I don't like playing games. I don't have any games on my phone. The only times that I do download a game on my phone is when I'm go traveling and I'm gonna be in a car for a long time or in a plane for a long time, where I want to distract myself, and then I do download a game. I'm just not into those type of games. So yeah, so I'm not gonna be picking up the Animal Crossing Colourpop line, even though it does look really cute. I just don't know what anything is, honestly. I'm like, what is that? Okay, so moving on to the Fit Glow drops. So my friend Danielle, if you don't follow her, you should, She is like the skincare queen for me. She did do a video on this, or if you want to watch her review, check her out. But honestly, it's something that it sounds amazing. Like I really want to pick it up. Like I read the description, I saw her review, and it's definitely something that I can enjoy because I love exfoliating products. But let me go online and kind of look it up and kind of give you a little bit of information about it. Like it sounds amazing, but not so amazing that I'm like, yes, I'm gonna pick it up right now. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at with this product. It is vegan, which is great because sometimes Fit Glow doesn't come out with vegan stuff and it's kind of annoying. I really wanted to try their lip serums, but I don't think they're vegan. So, okay, so it's called the Clear and Bright Mandelic Drops. It retails for $69, which is kind of pricey, but again, I don't mind spending money on skincare if I know it's gonna benefit my skin. So it is vegan, cruelty-free, paraben-free. Okay, so I'm back. I had to take a call and now I forgot where I was at. I think we were talking about the Fit Glow drops, right? Yeah, actually that's what I was doing on my phone. I really do like exfoliating products that are going to leave my skin smoother and glowy, and this just sounds like it fits the bill. But because I already have so many products already in my skincare arsenal or, you know, stash, I really need to start using things up. I'm not going to sit here and say that I apply that rule to every single thing that I buy, because there's things that I buy that I do already have and I buy another one. When it comes to skincare especially, you should be using your skincare products for a prolonged time to see results. And I think it takes, I forgot how many weeks to actually see results in your skincare products. I mean, there's some products that you see results the next day or like right after you use it, but for the most part they do take a longer time to work on your skin. It says skin perfecting, brightening and clearing serum drops quickly absorb into the skin to gently exfoliate and resurface the skin, leaving it clear, smooth and glowing. Formulated with a gentle, effective exfoliating blend of 5% mandelic acid, kojic acid and hyaluronic acid. The Clear and Bright Mandelic Drops effectively clears, brightens, and balances your complexion. For now, I am gonna hold off on it, but it does sound amazing, and maybe later on in the year, I'll pick it up once I finish some of my other acids or like products that have acids in them. A little tip that I can give you when it comes to new releases, because I know it's very exciting, and sometimes if you're impulsive like I am, you'll just buy the things, and then when it's here, you're like, why did I buy it? I don't really need it. Whenever a new release comes out and I'm like super excited about it, I go onto the website, I do research, I kind of hold off on it. I don't buy it right away unless it's something that I know I'm really gonna love. I do my research, I put it in my cart, I kind of just let it sit for like 2 days, maybe 3 days, and kind of just think about it. Like, do I really need it? Do I already have something that's very similar to it? You know, etc., etc. And a lot of the times, let me tell you, I talk myself out of buying it and I just don't end up buying it. So it really does help my budget, and also me not collecting so many products that I know I'm just not going to use. Okay, so next I have a palette. So this one is the Mented Cosmetics Every Night palette, and they do have the everyday eyeshadow palette. Now they came out with an every night palette. So I was really lusting over it when it first came out. I do have the everyday eyeshadow palette, and it was part of my disappointments of 2020. If you have not watched that video, I will link it in the cards and in the description. But I just did not like, I was just very underwhelmed with the palette after all. I think in the beginning when I first got it, I was like, yes, it's a new thing, it's exciting. And afterwards I realized that the shade variation just wasn't all that great. Some of the formulas wasn't all that great, and there's only like 2 eyeshadows that I really, really loved. Because of that, I'm just gonna skip on the new Mented Cosmetics Every Night eyeshadow palette. It looks beautiful, and again, it can just be because it's new and shiny. Do I really need it? No, I don't need it. I just bought 4 palettes last month, and this one I saw on Instagram, and I almost bought it as well. But again, it is a foundation, and I thought about it. I'm like, okay, I don't really need a foundation. I have lots of foundations that I need to get through before they expire, and even though it did sound amazing, I just decided to just not buy it. And this is the Bare Minerals, I think it's original liquid foundation. So it's basically, they're taking their original formula of their loose powder foundation, which I know it's like a big hit for a lot of people. A lot of people love it. And they're basically creating a liquid form. And I think that's awesome because I prefer liquid foundations, although I do want to get myself into more loose powder foundations, because of the times that I have tried loose powder foundations, they actually worked really great for my skin because I do have more of an acne prone skin. I do prefer a liquid because it just looks much better on my skin, I feel like. So this foundation, I'm gonna skip on it. And I almost bought it because I haven't really tried that many things from Bare Minerals. The only thing I have tried from them is their lipsticks when they sent over their whole collection. I actually have one of their lipsticks on my lips right now. It's their Colourpop, I believe. It's a beautiful color and the formula on those lipsticks are just incredible and I just really enjoy it. We're gonna move on to my unsure list. These are just 3 products or just 3 brands in general that I'm kind of unsure. Like I almost bought it, but then I talked myself out of it. So for now, I'm not going to be picking it up. So honestly, it should be part of my anti-haul list. The first one on this list is Mob Beauty. And no, I did not fart. I just moved. So Mob Beauty just recently launched and I'm not going to lie. Everything about them just sounds incredible and it sounds like something that I would really enjoy and something that aligns with everything that I believe in. For example, they're cruelty-free. I think everything is vegan, but I'm not 100% sure. They're more of a natural brand and they are a more eco-friendly, or they're trying to be eco-friendly. They do have these palettes that are refillable and I think that's really great. But my only issue is that the palettes are you can only use the palettes with their own makeup. And it kind of just defeats the purpose because I like magnetic palettes, like the empty ones, that you can customize your own palette. And the whole idea of customizing your own palette with this brand, it's really intriguing and interesting. And let me go to their website and obviously give you a little more information. I almost bought their palette, the $95 palette, twice. I had it on my cart on my phone. Actually, it's still in my cart. Yeah, there's 7 items in my cart right now. I also had it on my laptop and both times I'm like, no, I'm not gonna get it. So I didn't end up getting it. Basically what they're doing is you can build your own palette and they have 3 options. The first one is $30 and it's basically a little compact like this. So you can put 1 big pan or 2 eyeshadows in them. And again, that's $30. The second size is $95 palette, which is the one I was gonna get. This one allows you to get 4 big pans, which can be highlighters, blushes, or bronzers, or 8 eyeshadows. And then the biggest one that they have, actually, let me show you the medium sized one, which is the one I was gonna get. And then the biggest one they have looks like this. And this one is $135, but you get the palette and you get to choose your products, your eyeshadows or whatever. So this one obviously gives you more options, you have more space. But again, my only issue is that you can only refill them with this brand. So if you don't end up liking the formula, it's just kind of like defeats the purpose, you know what I mean? So that's the reason why I didn't pick it up, because I didn't know if I was gonna like the formula. And I know I am a blogger and I like to review things, and I'm here to review things for you guys, and maybe I will pick it up later on. Right now, I feel like this company is so new and the products are so new that it's like exciting, and a lot of people, I haven't heard any bad reviews about them. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait to see how that goes. So it says modular, customizable, refillable, yours to reuse forever. So, I mean, that statement at the end, it says yours to reuse forever, only applies if you're buying their makeup. So if you kind of get bored of their makeup or you find something different that you really love more, like as far as formulations or colors, you're kind of just stuck with that palette and you can't really do nothing with it unless you just throw it out or sell it or whatever. But I do want to mention that their packaging, their palette packaging, is made out of 50 to 100% post-consumer recycled PET resin. All of our packaging is made with PET, which is the most easily recyclable resin available today. We also repurpose PET already in the waste streams as much as possible to make our packaging with a goal to use our to use only post-consumer recycled materials in the future. You can really tell that they're really into reduce, reuse, repurpose, refuse, renew, refill, recycle, and that's just like their little, I guess, slogan. So you can kind of see what my cart is looking like. So I did get the medium, and then I picked a few eyeshadows, a bronzer, and a highlight, and that is what I was gonna get. So if you love colorful colors, they don't really have them. They only just have earthy, neutral colors, and I think they do have like a blue, the cobalt blue or something like that, but it's a very muted one. I had just bought a nude palette right before this brand launched, and I felt like, okay, do I really need it? No. Should I review it? Maybe. That is where I'm at with the Mob Beauty. Anyways, moving on to another brand that just recently came out at Target, and this one is called Jason Wu, and it is also another brand that is supposed to be more of a clean brand. And I'm saying clean brand like this because we don't really know what clean means. I mean, you can have your own definition of clean, but that doesn't mean that's my definition of clean. But they do consider themselves clean, so that's why I'm saying they're clean. But they do have eyeshadow palettes, they have lipsticks or like lip products. They have a whole bunch of different products that I almost picked up a few, and then I also talked myself down from it. I'm like, okay, no, you don't really need this, as it is an affordable brand at Target that's also cruelty-free, and they do have vegan options. I'm not sure if everything is vegan or not, but I would have to look into that. Anyway, so Jason Wu has a new line at Target. It's affordable if you're down to check it out. Okay, so the next thing is from Cover FX. They came out with a moisturizer, and when I first saw this, I'm like, yes, this sounds awesome, because I love skincare. So it's the custom blending moisturizer, and this is why it sounds incredible. It already has 5-star reviews, and it didn't come out, I mean, I think it came out maybe a couple weeks ago, I don't remember, but it's something that's new from Cover FX. And of course, Cover FX is vegan and cruelty-free. So it says our custom blending moisturizer is infused with prebiotics and probiotics to help build a more youthful looking complexion over time, while instantly creating a smooth, even canvas for makeup application. Designed to use alone or mixed with your existing liquid beauty products, the formula is also enriched with anti-stress adapters to help protect against age-accelerating environmental stressors, ideal for all skin types, vegan and cruelty-free. So I don't know about the anti-stress thingy. I mean, what did they put in there that's anti-stress? You know what I mean? It is very intriguing and interesting, and it is something that I really want to try, especially because it does have hyaluronic acid. It has ceramides, which is another thing that I really want to try for my skin. So for now, I'm not going to pick it up because I do have a lot of skincare product that I need to start using. That's basically it for my anti-haul. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, just give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on my next one. Bye.